one last po.
Well, hello you wonderful bunch of coconuts. Welcome back to my office on the most scorchio day I remember. It is seriously hot here. I don't know what the temperature is, but we have been warned it could reach 40 here today. So yeah, trying to keep hydrated. So today it is a Monday. Welcome to another week. Welcome back to my office. If you are new here, hello. Good to see you. My name's Nick. I sell stuff. Here's the stuff. Flog it on the internet for profit. It's what I do. Yay! This is my office. And on a Monday, normally we pick some orders, talk about some stuff that we've sold. But my main task today, if I pan around here, is to ship off all of the stuff we auctioned off on the channel on Sunday. That went incredibly well again. Everything sold, so I've got a lot of work to do finding some boxes for all of this stuff. So we have that to do, but we'll pick a few bits as well. I'll pick and choose a few interesting orders. I know a bunch of media has sold, so if you're into media, we could do that. So I listed a stack. I'm also listing all of these CDs. We have been ruthless with our CD collection and got rid of another couple of hundred CDs. So I'm ploughing through those, working out what's worth selling, and I'm getting rid of some 90s music magazines, a whole load of Enemy, Melody Maker. I also have a massive Oasis poster from Nebworth. I think is worth a lot of money, so I'm going to get that sorted as well. But we will pick some orders first, so I'll find my tripod. Here it is. Get you lot in it and pick some orders. Okay. Get you perched upon your record box. Done. So we've had a relatively quiet weekend on eBay. But then we had an incredibly busy Sunday selling off all the stuff on auction. So, you know, all balances out. But let's pick a few bits. Oh, yes, I had... did I send the offer out? I think I did. Had a wicker camper van. Yeah, I know, sounds weird. You may have seen it. And I listed it. I really pushed the envelope on this, price-wise, I think. It's up here. And I listed it at 50. I think that was being a little optimistic, but you never know. But it's gone on offer. It went on offer this afternoon at 40, which I'm very happy with. We paid £1 for it at a yard sale, and isn't that a handsome thing? So cool. So that's gone at 40, so not a bad return at all. Very nice thing. Not a lot of weight to it. Yeah. So detailed. Can you see the seats inside it? Not sure you can see. The little headlights stick out. Very cool. So that's going out today, which is cool. There's a load of media. We'll do that as a bunch. We'll show you that all together. Now Andrea listed all of the Blue Mountain pottery, which is down here. Now Blue Mountain, best way to tell, well, it looks like that with this black and sort of jade green colour, but then it's orange clay underneath. They all look the same. Let's grab the one that's actually sold. And we'll show you. So same colours, look, and there's the orange clay. It's Canadian, I believe. Most of it doesn't have a great deal of value. This, for example, has sold on offer at £16. Did it have shipping on top of that? Yeah, 16 plus shipping, £19.50 all in. Is that a salmon? Not really a fish expert. I'm going to go with salmon. Maybe. Or is it a trout? I have no idea. It's a fish. It's a fish and it's sold. So yeah, that was all listed recently. That's the first item to go from the Blue Mountain. Good stuff. Right, shall we do this media? Yes, right. I think I'll go and get it. I'll go and grab it all. So I've got it here to hand and I'll quickly run through what has sold. So you may have seen on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, why not? You know, I share pictures of stuff that I've sold pretty much on Instagram. And other stuff, but yeah. The link for my Instagram should be below this video, so please go and follow me on there. I'm still desperately trying to catch up with Andrea. She's got way more follows than me on Instagram, so go and sub to me or follow me, whatever they call it. Anyway, if you saw the post on Instagram the other day, I had a stack of media that I was listing. Well, the top 8 items have now sold, and they were some Grand Theft Auto, which I made a bundle of: GTA 3, GTA Vice City, San Andreas, and Liberty City Stories, and that sold quick at £20. I also had an odd Platinum edition of Vice City. I think there were some condition issues with that one. Well, it's missing the map for a start. These Vice Cities all come with a map. Really helps sell them. I think that was 4 on its own. Then there was some PS4 software. We were at another yard sale thing and the PS4 software was £1 each, and he chucked in Rocket League for free, because he said, I think that's a free download now, so you can just take that for free. So I did. And these other ones. That had a little bit of value. That sold for 10. It is Until Dawn Rush of Blood. It's a VR game. This Ghost Recon, I think, went for 7. Let's have a look. I think it was 7. 6 or 7? 6. And Rocket League, I think, went for 6 as well. So not big money, but you can see the speed. These were all listed the other day and they've all sold quick. Last couple of bits of media. Let's get some prices up. CD went on offer for £7. It's a Disney soundtrack, Disney Descendants 2. No idea. And this I've had listed forever, Grumpy Old Men, and no, that's not me on there, which I think was priced to clear at £3. So that's the few bits and bobs of media. Should we pick anything else? Let's have a look through. Oh, we sold some of the paper, that's good. Do you remember the massive haul of media? We filled, not media, stationery. We filled the back of the big car with stationery and sold it all off. Apart from, it's up here now, some of these reams of paper. That's all we've got left from that car full of stuff. And we've sold, I think it's that green one. I need 2 hands, hang on. I think it's that green one you can see. $500 sheets, yep, 80 GSM. It's this one, gone out the door at £12, the last one of those, good. We've sold a vintage Paul Hamlin 1960s recipe card set. Now I've got 2 of these listed. I've sold the one with the lid. Now up here, these 2. This one has the lid, this one doesn't. We've sold the lidded one. Oh, they're heavy. I don't know where I'm pointing. Can you see anything? This one. This has sold for, let's have a look, £20 plus £7 because it's heavy. It's over 2 kilos. And it is a 1960s recipe card set What have we got here? Roast chicken. What's over here? Roast beef. Egg and cheese dishes. Family cakes. Now you're talking. Yeast tea ring? What? Yeast tea ring? No idea. Anyway, that I've sold this before, and as you can see, I've got 2 in stock. Well, 1 now. This one's gone. Yeah, there's a market for them. Vintage recipes. Oh, wrong way round. Gone out the door. Excellent. Okay, so I have packaged up all of the eBay stuff, and I thought while I do a couple of labels, I'll talk to you about my Royal Mail account. I'm using that for almost everything now, and I'm taking advantage of their really good second class parcel rates. I can ship up to 20 kilos, depending on the size of the box. There's limitations on the size of the box, which is 61 by 46 by 46. I can do up to 20 kilos within that size through my account, and that's been super handy. If it's below 16 centimeters by 45 by 35 and below 2 kilos, I can send them as a small parcel, second class, tracked, and that's under £3, so that's a really good service. I also have Royal Mail 48, which is less restrictive on the sizes, and that's a little bit over £3. But yeah, but between those 3 services, that covers pretty much everything. And then large letters I can do through my 48 Royal Mail 48 tracked. That works out really well. Anyway, I'm waffling now. So I have the camper van in here. Now this is not 16 centimeters deep that way, so this will go medium parcel. Actually, it's under 2 kilos, I think, so I'll do this Royal Mail 48. Yes, it's 1188 grams. So punch that in. 1188 parcel, and yeah, I'm going to go Royal Mail 48. Generate the label. Okay, so done. One wicker camper van off to its new owner. So next one, good example. This will be under the small parcel size. So yeah, it's only about 11 centimeters deep, and the other dimensions are well within. So we can do this one as a small parcel. So GTA, let's find the order. There we go. GTA collection. Apply postage. That weighs 812 grams. Parcel, second class, small parcel. Dispatch date is today. Apply those labels. You might be able to hear people outside. It's kicking out time now for the primary school at the end of the road. So with the window open, I can hear all of the conversations going on. Right, print that one out. So this one, second class. We're still with the trackable barcode on. Job done. So I have another larger one. This one, which is the recipe cards box. This will be quite heavy. 3763 grams. Right, let's do that one. So that will go second class. Let's find it. So what's it called? This one, vintage, is that it? Just going to check the title. Vintage Paul Hamlin 1960s, yes. Okay, so what did I say? 3763 grams. So not far off 4 kilos. Parcel, second class. Because it's over the 2 kilos, I can't select small parcel anyway, so it's automatically going medium parcel. So up to 20 kilos, the dimensions 61, 46, 46. This is well within that, as you can see. And planned dispatch date of today, and apply. So that will be, I think it's $5.95. That goes, and I think that price, if I can get it within those dimensions, I can have that price all the way up to 10 kilos, I'm pretty sure. Right, print that one out. Go. Try not to knock you off your pedestal while I grab the label. Right, stick that one on. Without chipping over would be nice. There we go. Right, so I will carry on, get all of these done, and then we will package up some of these auction lots. Give a few shout outs as we go. Okay, so eBay stuff is all now in here and a little bit more of it there. I've just been trying to get organised with all of these lots. We also just had another sale in. I'm going to pick that quickly because I want to get that shipped. Some more of that media, that stack of media I shared on Instagram has just sold. Dance Mums. These two. That one I've got to clean a couple of the discs. So I want to get that started while I'm packaging. A couple of these have just some light surface marks, but I thought I'd run them through the repair machine. Yeah, Dance Mums, it's a good series to grab if you see it. That pair sold for 15. I think some of the other individual ones are on for about 10. Yeah, but worth having on your radar. So those sold quick, 15 the pair. But let me quickly show you, because some of these lots buyers bought multiple lots, so yeah, that'll make my job a little bit easier. So for example, all of the Teletubbies and the jewellery lot and the big lot of board game spares all went to the same buyer, JPF. So I've got to find a box big enough to put all of that in. I'll probably leave this in here convenience, can't do it one-handed. And then another buyer, who was it? Let's have a look. Janice bought this, was the big lot of sports clothing, everything in that huge crate, plus the shoes and the motorbike leathers, which are in amazing condition. These. So that's all going, so I'm going to need a big box for that. The rest of it are all going individually. So we've got the knitting and dress patterns in there. This is all the Guess Who spares. Huge box of that, loads and loads of spare card holders, little flappy things. The Lego encyclopedia books, very nice lot. I think Ben bought those. And we had such a battle for this bag and scarf. That was the last lot, and that's going out as well. So yeah, I think first job I'm going to find 2 big boxes, see if we can get all of those sorted. Right, I have 2 large boxes. These actually had jelly cats in. I got these along with loads of others the same size from out the back of Etc., which is like a giftware shop in town here in Hitchin. Yeah, I had, I don't know, maybe 10 of them and we were going to use them for moving, but I've been using them for packaging more than that. Really nice size. I think it's going to be more than enough for the Teletubbies and other bits. I may have to actually cut it down a bit, but I'm hoping I will be able to get all of the clothing and shoes in one of these. And look, the whole outside is all teddy bears and cats and rabbits. Cool. Right, let's see if we can get all of the clothes and shoes in one of these. Right, hopefully you can see. So, I think this will be more than enough. So, big thank you to Janice who bought both of these lots. I'll put the leathers at the bottom. And then see if we can get everything else in on top. So this was a mix of new and used. A lot of it is what's left of the I bought the contents of a closed down sports shop years and years ago before starting YouTube, and we sold loads of it off, and then I don't know, we just got busy doing other stuff and it got left and left and left, and I just lost interest. So when it came to doing these auctions, seemed the perfect time to move it all on. I think we've added bits to it over the years, but I think all of the tag stuff, all the new stuff certainly came from that lot. Right, we're getting there. It's starting to fill up a little bit. Can you actually see anything? I'm not sure what you can see. So we've got loads and loads of space left, a little bit in there, and then we've got all of these shoes, but I think that's going to be absolutely fine. Let's see if we can get the rest of it in. Right, we are nearly there. England shorts and those. Right, so all we have left are some shoes. I lay those with the tread to the side. And these looking good. Yeah, I'm going to be able to cut this box down because we have loads of room left. So I can cut this right down to here, get the dimensions down lower, and maybe with a bit of luck we'll be able to ship it cheaper than I quoted, and I'll be able to refund some of the shipping. I'll have to see. Right, let's get this box cut down. Ta-da! Right, we're done. So it comes in at 14.9 kilos. Importantly, it is that way, just under the 61 centimeters, and then 46, it's just under that way, and it's fine that way. So I think I can get this to go for £6. Right, sadly not, and I did know this. I'm blaming the heat. Yeah, the cutoff is 10 kilos for the £6 price point. So I can't refund any of the £9 shipping on that one. But it is done, labelled up, ready to go, and on its way. So, on to this lot. That should be under 10 kilos, so we should be able to get that to go for £6 at least. So we have the next box constructed. We already have the board game spares in, and this is the jewellery in that box. That's a little thank you card. So this is all going to Jacob, I think it was. Yes, so thank you, Jacob. What we've got to do now is fit in all the Teletubbies, and we should have plenty of space. So there's going to be plenty of room in here. for all of the Teletubbies. No problem. One last Poe. There we go. So I will do the same, cut down these corners, fold in these sides, and that will be good to go. Let's quickly weigh it as it is, and we'll see. There we go. Ooh, 9.45. So that was close to the 10 kilos. I thought that would be way under, to be honest. Anyway, I'll get this box all cut down and put that through the account and double check that at that weight it goes for £6. I'm pretty sure it does, but we'll have a look and check. Yes, we have success. So there it is, all cut down, labelled up. £6 covered all of it. So thanks again, Jacob. So you only paid one lot of shipping and you got the other two lots free shipping, all combined in one box. Happy days. So the pile of stuff to drop off is growing. There's the Royal Mail sack, that's the eBay stuff, plus these bits. There's the two big ones we've just done. So I just want to quickly shout out the others. I don't think I'm going to have time to package all of these on film. So the bag and scarf, a huge thank you to Mercedes who bought those, to Ben who bought the Lego books, to Mo who bought the Guess Who spares bundle, and to Susan who bought the knitting and dress patterns in there. I need to get a wiggle on because I want all of this shipped today, and you probably can't see, but it's getting late. So for today's video I will find, I'll dig out a boot sale video when we're out sourcing for all this stuff and pop it up here for you. So check this one out, and if you're not subscribed, please do. It's absolutely free and we put out loads of videos every week all about what we do. Take care. Bye.